All right, team, my name is Chris. We got Jay with us. We're going to head on over to our Serpentine Exorcise. I'm going to lead you over to the staging area for this. Now, when we pull into the staging areas, just keep a good 5-6 feet between you and the car ahead of you. That way, in case they roll or this or that, we don't bump the cars. But Vince, you're going to see these two tall cones that I'm pulling through. I want you to pull up to where your nose is right at those cones and come to a stop for me, please. All right, team, so as we gather up, I just want to make one thing very, very clear. You are absolutely not to pull away from those two tall cones right there until Jay waves you up or I call you up over the radio, please. Reason being, this area here can be an impact zone, so we have to wait for that to get cleared, and then we'll pull you on up. Okay, so everybody hang tight right now. I'm going to just do a little demonstration, kind of show you how things are going to go here. So once I call you up, you're going to come up to our starting line cones. It's the orange cones with the green sleeves. And you'll see the cones to my left. We have 5 cones here, 3 over here and 2 over here. This is our Serpentine exercise. This exercise is designed to help us get our eyes moving, get our heads moving. We want to use our side windows and look through the corners, plan our paths, okay? We don't want to just sit there and stare out the windshield, or we're going to get lost on the track, okay? So when we get rolling here, what I want you to do is make sure the car is nice and square with the exercise, but I'm personally not even steering the car. We're going to go dead straight. And then I'm going to wait for my visual cue to begin turning that steering wheel. That visual cue is these 3 cones right here lining up with my shoulder blade or the door of the car, okay? This is my green light, guys. This isn't a gray area. It's wait. Once we get the cones to line up, then we can turn through the corner, okay? So now that I'm here, I can start turning my steering wheel, but I'm not just going to dart right over to it because I need to set up for my next corner. Also, look where my head's pointed, out my driver's side window here, okay? I'm going to put my left rear tire pretty darn close to that cone back there, and you'll notice I didn't just shoot straight towards number 2. If any of you have ever towed a trailer, think about it like towing a trailer at the gas station. You're going around the pump so you don't hit your that first gas pump, okay? I'm swinging it out wide. Now I'm waiting for that visual cue. That visual cue are these cones lining up with my shoulder, and you'll see that I had to lean forward to see it coming this way. Now that I'm here, I'm going to turn the car, use my passenger window, taking all the information I can, look for that number 1, because that number 1 is now the edge of my racetrack. I'm going to make a nice straight line. My head is swiveled back over to the left. I passed the cones. They lined up with my shoulder. I'm scanning to see where I have to go next, okay? So as I'm coming through the corner, I got my head looking for the 4, because I already know I'm going straight. Now I'm going to show you a common mistake that you're going to see probably more than once here. I'm going around my number 4, and I go straight to number 5. Now watch what happens, okay? I needed to be close to this cone on the other side of it, right? So now I'm going to put full lock into the car. Now I'm way far away from my mark, okay? On the racetrack, I'd be off the racetrack, okay? So just keep that in mind. All these things we're working on are getting you ready to go to the track later today. So if you do make a small mistake like that, just keep the steering in it, get back on track, and then you'll be able to fix the rest of the run, okay? Once you're done, you're just going to fall right back in line, and then we'll just get you guys going through the staging area here, okay? I'm going to pull up. I'm going to jump out of the car with Jay. I'm going to do the coaching from outside the car. Bear with me 1 minute. All right, Vince, go ahead and pull up to the starting line for me, please. All right, Vince, we're going to help you out on this first run here. I'm going to stand here to force you to hold that steering wheel straight and not turn in too early. And then Jay is going to be the edge of your track, okay? So when you come around this number 1, he's going to give you like a little reference so you can get out wide enough to get around number 2. So go ahead and start rolling forward here, Vince. Nice and straight. Keep those eyes looking left. Looking all the way over to Jay. That way you can make a nice wide approach around that number 2. looking for the number 1. I'm gonna make a little gate here for you to go in between us. There you go, start looking back to the left again. Awesome job, man. Ira, go ahead and pull up to the starting line for me, please, and hang tight there. So Vince, you're doing everything at a nice timing. You're looking ahead. The only thing is I want you to smooth out that steering input. You're just ripping the wheel over. Roll the car in nice and smooth, okay? Everything that we want to do with the car is nice and smooth. Other than that small adjustment, you're doing a great job, man. All right, Ira. Go ahead and start your run, sir. Keep those eyes looking left. Wait for the cones to line up. Stay off the brake. Let the thing just roll right on through there. If you keep rolling real nice, the rhythm kind of comes to you naturally. Start looking all the way over to Jay. We got to get the car all the way over here. There you go. Nice job. Make a nice straight line. Where are we looking next? Where are we going next? Stay off the brakes. You're going to come between myself and the number 1 right here. Get that car straight. There you go. Nice job. Way to get that timing right. Looking back on over to that number 2, and then you're going to set up good for that number 4. David, go ahead and pull up to the starting line for me, please. Ivor, you're doing an excellent job. I just want you to turn your head a little sooner. You're kind of waiting till the last minute, turning your head and then turning the car. So as you're going straight, start planning that path looking through that corner, okay? That way we get comfortable with driving that car in a straight line while we're looking through the corner that we're getting ready to approach, or whatever you want to say. And you can head on back to that staging area, Ira. David, go ahead and start your run, please. Eyes looking all the way back for Jay. That's where we're going next. So there we ended up turning in a little early, and now you're making a correction right there. So make sure you wait for that that cone before you start turning in. Yes, sir. Nice job waiting for that cue to begin your turn. I'd have to say, David, the only thing you're doing wrong in that car is not smiling, man. We're supposed to have fun. We're not at work. We're driving these beautiful Corvettes. All right, Alex, go ahead and start your run, man. So see how you made that really late correction? Slow your hands down a little more initially and wait a little longer before you begin turning, because once you're aimed at this cone, you want that wheel as straight as early as possible. See how you have to turn the car more? So I'm going to kind of force you to do it right here, okay? Start looking to the left. Don't turn yet. Keep going. Now turn. Nice and slow. Keep it out, keep it out, keep it out, keep it out. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Now turn it. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. That's the angle you want, so now you can get it straighter sooner, okay? Yeah, you got to wait just a little longer to begin your turn. Because we want to make this as long of a straightaway as possible, okay? Slow those hands down a little bit. Start turning it. Keep it out wide. Look back at that number 4, because that's where we're going, okay?
Pull that over there for me, please. Sorry, I started laughing and coughing. You're blinding me. You're blind.
Now you have a nice long straightaway. Good job there, Alex. Alright, so Vince, you already see what's going on there. For this next run, we're going to block your vision through the windshield.
As you can.
Believe it or not, it makes it easier, because it forces you to do it correctly.
And down. Beautiful. Cool.
But the key
Keep the head moving.
You have to slow those hands down, and you want to swing it out wide around the corners, because if you just dart over and then turn the car, well, guess what? We don't have our windshield anymore to see where we need to go. So if you swing it out wide, you got that side window. You can take in all that information and plan your path before that window gets blocked on you. Does that make sense? It will once you're out there. All right, Vince, go ahead and get rolling. Make sure you wait for those visual cues. We're not turning that steering wheel until those cones line up. Awesome job on that first one. Let's see how you set it up for number 2 here. Perfect. Nice job. Ira, go ahead and pull up to the starting line for me, please. Since you're on automatics, either pop it into park or unlock that door for Jay once you get up here. You were literally less than an inch away from the outside of the track right there. That was perfect. All right, Vince, now that you're going around that purple cone, go ahead and pull that sun visor down so you can safely get back to the staging area, please. Now, team, as you get back to the staging area, if you wouldn't mind just rolling up those sun visors so you can hand them through the window to Jay on your next run. Ira, go ahead and start your run, please. So remember, we have to wait for that visual cue. You turned in pretty early right there. Now you got to crank a ton of steering in the car, so you got to get it over here towards me. Keep bringing it. Now straighten it up. Straight, 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 straight. Now wait for it. Wait, 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 wait. I was telling you to wait, and you still turn. So think of it like we're sitting at a stoplight. Am I going to take off on a red light? Absolutely not. I got to wait for it to turn green. So these cones lining up is our green light, okay? So go straight, wait for the cones to line up. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Perfect timing right there. Okay, so now that we got that timing down, I want you to work on using up that whole course. I need you to get all the way over here. Plan that path all the way over to here, on this side of it. There you go, straighten it up. Now wait for your cue, wait for it. Excellent job. Don't look at me, look where you're going. All the way over to the blue number 3. Set your path up for that number 5. Don't cheat through the corner there. There you go. Nice job, Ira. Ira, you're really close to that blue one. That's an excellent job. Get it tight. Get it tight. All right. Go ahead and pull that sun visor down, Ira. Excellent corrections out there. All right, David. Go ahead and start your run, please, sir. So we started turning real early. Way to correct it right there. Put that right rear tire right on that yellow number 2 cone. Go ahead and pull up here, Alex. Excellent job. Nope, look to the right. There you go. Always look where we're going. Once that car's pointed straight, you already know we're in a parking lot. There's nothing ahead of you. There's nothing to hit. Look where we're going next, because where you're at right now is irrelevant. That's okay. We got a little close to that one. Go ahead and turn the car. You were right on that 5 cone. So that's okay, though. The first 3/4 of the run was excellent. But just remember, always look where you want to go next. It doesn't matter where we're at right now. We got to plan how to get where we're going next. And go ahead and pull that visor down. All right, Alex, go ahead and start your run, man. Much better with the turn in that time. I gotta wait for that turn there. Don't anticipate the corner, wait for the corner.
Thanks for rolling that up. Not a problem.
Awesome job, man. Second half of that run was really good. Go ahead and pull that sun visor down so you can safely get back to the staging area. All right, now that we've given you your vision back, we're going to pick things up just a bit, okay? No drifting, no burnouts, nothing crazy. Not yet, all right? Save those tires for tomorrow. But what I do want you to do is, except for this corner, since you're starting from a stop, obviously you got to drive into the corner. But when you're on the straightaways, I want you to, get on the gas a little bit. Again, it's not a race, but pick up the pace. And then I want you to lift, let the car coast through the corner, and then wait until you're starting to straighten back up towards the next cone before you get back on the gas, okay? Just got to get in that habit of driving with these electronic diffs and some other things we'll talk about later today. So go ahead and get rolling here. As long as you're doing it right, I'll continue to tell you to, to pick up the pace. So on this next one, I want you to go a little quicker. So once the car starts straightening up, go ahead and accelerate. Get on the gas. Go ahead, a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Ira, pull up to the starting line, please. A little quicker, a little quicker, a little quicker. A little quicker. Awesome job, Vince, man. That was perfect. Perfect timing on every single turn in, and you were real nice and tight. So, way to get that line dialed in. Ira, it's your turn now, okay? So anytime the car's straight, I want you to accelerate just a little bit, and then we're going to lift and coast through the corners. So, Ira, just wait for that signal, those cones to line up. Don't turn just to turn. And then as you come around this number 3, I want you to come all the way back to number 2, okay? All the way up close to the number 2, all the way close to it. Set yourself up for that number 4. There you go, nice job. All the way out to the number 3 now, all the way out to the number 3 so you can set up for the 5. Okay, Ira, so everything was going perfect until you turned. You went like this. Ira, go ahead and look at me while you're driving. You went like this. It should be this. Okay, just keep that in mind. Please look where you're going. Don't guess. Look where you're going, then make the correction. David, go ahead and pull up to the starting line. And actually, sir, just roll right on through and start your run. So did you feel that correction there at the end? Slow your hands down, keep it out wider, longer, then turn it down tighter. There you go. That was a really good one right there. Do it again. Alex, go ahead and start your run, please. Really good job there, David. Way to clean up that, basically, last 80% of the run. Awesome job here, Alex. Awesome job there, Alex. All right, guys, we get a little bonus time here, so we're going to go ahead and get another run in. Go ahead and start your run there, Alex. Go ahead and just, you don't have to stop, just roll right on through. And if you feel comfortable, go ahead and pick up the pace slightly for all of you, but I don't want to push you to go faster than what you want. Hopefully everybody was watching Vince right there, because that's what we want to see. Ira, go ahead and start your run. Just roll right on through. Now, do you see how long you're turning the car? It's because we turned in early. So remember, we want straightaways between these cones, Ira. That way we can accelerate. So what I want you to do, Ira, do me a favor. Just pull all the way back around to the starting line, okay? We got time here, so let's get a good run in here. Just pass all the cars. You can just roll right up to the starting line, please. So you're doing everything fine. You're just turning too soon, okay? So roll right on through and wait for that visual cue, okay? And when you come around the number 2, I want you to go around me, okay? Come to this side of me. All the way up to the number 1, all the way up to it. Use it at the edge of your track, all the way out to it. Beautiful. Come in between me and the number 2 here. Oh, that's okay. Nope, you're going to go around the number 5 cone. That's all right, Ira. Good job, though. Way to get your head moving and everything. That's the main thing we need to work on there. Go ahead and pull up in line. David, let me just run out of the way here real quick, and then you can go ahead and start your run now. Go ahead and send it. Very nice job here so far. All right, Alex, go ahead and start your run too, please. All right, Alex, so we're going a little quicker, but you're starting to throw the car into the corner too quickly. Slow those hands down. Do everything at the exact same time. Just slow those hands down. Nice, smooth turn in. Much better. Nice job, man. Perfect. All right, team, so Let's sneak one more in, but we gotta make it quick, okay? Vince, go ahead and start rolling right on through. Okay, Ira, you can go ahead and start your run. There we go, Ira. Looking good out there, man. Nice job. Okay, David, go ahead and start your run, please, sir. Awesome job, guys. Everybody as a whole group is really catching on to what we're doing here. Excellent job. Alex, go ahead and start your run, please. Just remember, keep those hands nice and smooth. Hey, Alex, when you pull up here, I want you to come over to the starting line again real quick. Go ahead, Alex. Alex, that was great out there. That was a good run. So go ahead and fall back in line. Vince, you're going to hang tight. You're going to have some radio silence. The braking guys are going to come over and steal you away from us and take you to the braking avoidance exercise. So really good job, guys. Way to put everything together out there and get it nice and smoothed out. Again, there'll be a little bit of radio silence, and then DC and Jason will take over.